Hello, teachers. Hello, teachers. Good afternoon, teachers.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Yeah, it's been a long time, teacher Linda.
Yes, very long time. I miss you.
How are you?
I miss you
Yes.
so much.
Oh, me too. All the time. Oh, what is that, teacher Anna? Is that money?
Anna,
Is that money? Hello? Is that money, teacher Anna? I think it's so some money. Okay, good afternoon again, teachers. How was your Thursday so far? Oh, what is that? How is your day,
cô lại nhận tin
teachers?
nước không lấy cho ăn luôn mà.
Hello there, teacher Rose.
Yes.
Yes, hello, good afternoon. And teacher Moon, where's teacher Roslyn?
Roslina,
She's absent today.
she went to new school. She go to new school.
Okay. How about teacher Amy and teacher Blue?
Maybe they are late.
Okay, I see.
Yes.
So, how was your vacation? Is that a long time vacation, teacher Linda and teacher Rose?
Yes.
How was it, teacher?
Long vacation.
Yeah, your vacation.
Yes,
How was it,
I
teacher?
am.
Tell me what happened to you.
I have to change another school, and yes, and my new school is very far from my house.
Oh, really?
Yes,
How long do you have to travel, teacher?
so I am very sad. I'm very sad.
So, how long do you
Um,
travel to that school, teacher?
about 26, 26
26.
kilometer.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, is it just 10 minutes or what? 1 hour?
What?
Is it 1 hour travel to that new school?
About 50 minutes.
Ah, almost an hour, teacher.
Yes.
Ooh.
By motorbike.
By motorbike.
Yes.
So, how was your new school, teacher? How was the students?
I have not this. Yes. Because after the September. The fifth of after the 5th of September, my school starts new school year.
Okay, I see.
Yes.
Hello there, teacher Blue. Good afternoon too. Okay, and then what happened, teacher Linda?
What?
Your school year will start on September 5.
Yes. Yes. On September 5. Yes.
Are you prepared?
No, I don't like. I don't like it.
Why? Why, teacher?
Because I don't want to change another school. Yes.
But you don't have a choice.
Yes,
You know that.
I don't think I have to change. Yes. But yes, but I have to change. Yes.
So I wish you luck, Teacher Linda, for your new school.
Yes. Thank
And
you.
I know that someday you will like your school, your new school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another challenge for you, Teacher Linda.
Yes. Thank you.
Just like Teacher Rose then.
Yes. The same, the Rosalie. Yeah.
Yeah, you're the same.
Yes.
How about Teacher Rose?
Rose.
Did you
Rose change another school.
Oh. What happened, Teacher Rose?
We are very sad.
I'm sad
Why are you sad?
because
You look so happy today.
I trained new school. It is
Uh-huh.
very far from my house.
Do you have the same school with Teacher Linda?
No, different.
Okay.
Yes.
And then,
Um,
so what
so
happened to
I
the news?
I have a I have some problems in a new school. Yes. So
What problem? What kind of problem, teacher?
my feeling and
What
everything.
problem?
Yes.
Did you meet your students already or not yet?
Yes.
Yes.
So how do you feel that you saw your students?
Um, I think a student at the heart. Yes.
Why hot?
Mm,
Why hot, teacher?
Hiền lành như thế, tôi quên cái đám hiền lành nữa. I think new student is the honey.
What horny?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Honey, 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 honey.
Honest.
Yes, honey.
Honest. And then,
Then so I must becomes a new person. Yes.
so how do you feel, teacher, that you have a new student, you have different environment, you have new co-teachers. So how do you feel?
I'm sad. Sad.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sad.
Yes.
I think we have three.
I hate
Yes,
new
teacher.
I hate news condition.
But you don't have a choice, Teacher Rose.
Yes.
Don't worry. Next year you will change another school again.
No.
No. You don't like it?
Yes, I don't like.
Yes, I don't like. All right. The last time, teacher. Okay, since Teacher Linda and Teacher Rose was absent last time, I want to inform you that next week will be our last week, okay?
Yes.
And on Tuesday will be our final demonstration. That will be our final demonstration on Tuesday. And on Thursday will be our party. Our party on Thursday, even if I'm not in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Okay, so but for today we will have a discussion about the parts of speech. Are you ready?
Yes.
So who wants to go first? Are you ready? Teacher Mary, are you ready? Yes. Oh, how about Teacher Anna?
Yes.
Teacher Blue, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So let's start with, who wants to go first? Wants to go first?
Chị Thành em tơ mơ, tơ sấy mơ. Tùy ấy có chị tơ mơ.
How about Teacher Linda, Teacher Rose, and Teacher Moon? Are you ready of your topic?
Yes.
Rồi thì nói các.
Yes.
I think so.
Okay, who wants to go first? Okay, I will call somebody, okay? Because you don't want to volunteer. Okay, let's start with Teacher Moon, since she will discuss about noun. Teacher Moon, are you ready? Okay.
Không có đi đâu đây tao biết. Thật là cuốn. Đi. Microphone.
Yes, and now speak the nouns.
Okay, go on.
And today I want to function of the nouns. And I think of all the part of speech now are perhaps the most important. And now is a word that identify a person and animal and place and thing or ideas and exactly. We will take a close look at what make a noun, and we will provide some noun examples along with some advice for using noun in your sentence. And now is a part of speech, and that denotes a person, an animal, and place, and thing or idea. And the English word now have its root in the words, and which mean name. Every language has words that are noun. As you I think the most of what just might fit into its category. And the first noun and the make the person, an animal, and place, and thing, and idea. And now have a function and several now have some and several and important function, and why it's impossibly to list them are all here. And the first now now as a subject, and the second now as a direct object, and the direct object, and the third now are indirect object, and the next now are object or preposition, and now are predicate nominative, nominative, and now are object complements, and now as object, and every sentence has a have a subject, which is a noun that tell us what that sentence is all about. So, about example and drawing and that sentence, and now object now are the direct objects, and these are now receiver of action from verb, and now are indirect objects, and these are word and these are now receivers the direct object, and now are object, and preposition, and these now follow the preposition in prepositional phrase. And now are predicates, nominative verb, and these now follow linking verb and rename the subject as the subject. And the last and the now are object complement, and these are now and complement the direct object. And um, there are two kind of noun and count noun and uncount nouns, and count noun and uncount noun, and
Mm-hmm.
singular, and uh, nine yeah, singular noun and plural nouns. An example and count noun and uh, boy and girl and ruler and bands, essentially, and uncount noun and mule and beef and meat and dry, essentially, and that's all.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you said, Teacher Moon, that there are kinds of noun. Again, what are those? We have. What are the kinds of noun, Teacher Moon?
Yeah, two kind now.
What are those?
Yes. Then uncount noun and count nouns.
Mm-hmm. Count nouns, countable and uncountable. Is that what you mean, teacher?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Countable and uncountable nouns. Okay. So what do you mean by countable, teacher?
What?
What do you mean by countable nouns? What do you mean by count noun? Like you said.
I think the count now and we to count one two.
Mm-hmm. So it is countable. You can count. Give me an example, teacher.
An example and and count now and pen and ruler and table and the student and yes and chair and books,
Mm-hmm.
certainly.
So mostly it is objects or things, right, teacher Moon?
Yes, object and the example and the pen and the rulers and the
Mm-hmm.
and to we count and some the person example and a child and a children and a child and a children and a man and woman and then man and man.
Yeah, that's right, teacher. Well, what about uncountable nouns, teacher Moon?
Uncountable now and I think the object and meal and rice and beef and water.
Mm-hmm. How about emotion, teacher?
Emotion,
Happiness.
yes, happening and is
Mm-hmm.
yes and yes and
So it could be also emotion. That's uncountable noun also.
yes
Mhm.
yes
Actually, there are many areas of nouns that we can discuss to our students. Like we have four main kinds of noun. we have common noun. Do you know common noun, teachers?
Yes.
Okay, I will type
What? What's teacher?
this one. We have common noun.
Now keep silent.
I will send it to you, teacher.
Yes.
Proper noun.
Anh can now nó can anh can nan can con now is all and
So these are the four main kinds of noun.
main style now.
Four main kinds of noun.
Yes, and it's and
We have common, proper, abstract, and collective.
yes.
So I want you, Teacher Moon, to give me example of these kind of nouns.
Good example, teacher.
Yes, teacher. For example,
And yes, and I think an example and
hello,
yes,
children.
yes.
Hello. Listen to Teacher Moon first. Okay, let's listen to
Some
Teacher Moon.
students,
Yes, Teacher Moon.
some teacher say loudly and I don't listen. The teacher say.
That's why we have to listen to you.
Make
Okay.
not attention.
It's okay, no problem, teacher. I understand.
Yes.
Okay, go on, Teacher Moon.
Yes, and the some word the something now and that and example and
Okay, we have common, proper, abstract,
example and
noun.
there are some student and just there are some student in my classroom. There are some student in my classroom, and some words is water. Yes, and yes. What else?
Okay, Teacher Moon.
Yes.
I will ask other teacher for you to give another example, okay? Let's have Teacher Blue. Teacher Blue. Let's help Teacher Moon, Teacher Blue. Give me an example of a common noun. Give me an example of a common noun.
Tư ghép á, combo não á. And then
You know common noun, teacher?
Is
watching nursing,
hardworking.
that's working, and boyfriend, yes, and classroom, and paper pets and paper pets. Yes. Kaski.
So common
And
noun
Kaski.
example. Okay.
And Kaskis.
So we have here example for common nouns. We have boy, teacher, okay. These are common nouns, teacher. Actually, there are many common nouns. Like you said students. It could be boyfriend, girlfriend, boy, girl. So those are common nouns.
Yes, and person and
How about yes?
as a person noun and place nouns and
How
animal
about proper
noun.
noun, teacher Moon?
What? Yes.
How about proper noun?
Proper noun, and the name and Ron and Mary and Linda is
So very specific. If you say proper noun, those are very specific. Like the name of a girl. Okay, girl is a common noun.
yes.
Okay, girl is a common noun, but when you say moon, that is the
Yes,
name of the
yes,
girl.
yes.
So moon is the proper noun, and the common noun was girl.
Yes.
Okay.
And the name
Okay.
an animal name as example elephant and tiger and
Yeah.
yes and hunting
So those are animals,
yes
right?
and now and pen and the table and the computer etc. That's
Yeah, very good, Teacher Moon. And we can also have place. Okay? Like for example, country.
yes, and
Vietnam.
country, Vietnam and
Country
Philippines.
is the common noun.
Yes, and the Philippines. And
Yeah.
yes,
Philippine is the proper noun. Okay?
yes.
Very good, Teacher Moon. How about abstract noun, Teacher Moon?
What teacher?
Abstract noun. What do you mean by abstract noun?
Object. Object now. Object now. And
Abstract. No. Abstract
yes,
noun.
object now. And then
Not object,
school
not
bus.
object, teacher.
You know? Hình như
Abstract.
kiểu lên tư đổi nghiệp tư 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 tưởng happy happiness happy and friend needs friendliness
So meaning to say abstract noun is the noun or is a noun that we cannot touch. We cannot see or we cannot touch. We can feel. Okay? We can only feel the abstract noun. Like you said, happiness,
yes
friendliness.
friendliness
We have anger also.
yes
Sweetness.
sweetness yes
Sweetness.
sweetness.
So those are abstract noun. Okay? More on the emotion. Your feelings, those are abstract. You cannot see it, but you can feel it. Okay. How about the collective noun, teacher?
Public
Collective noun. Give me an example.
collective là từ
Collective noun. What do you mean by that?
từ núi
What is this, teacher Anna?
sao
What is this, teacher Anna? Are you talking
Thuốc lượm.
something, teacher?
Thuốc lượm gom lại.
What do you mean by collective noun?
Collective noun. Nè. Từ thuốc lượm. Thuốc lượm nè. Từ dụng người dân chúng.
Okay, so collective noun is the name of a number of things or person taken together
Member.
as one thing. Okay?
Member.
Yes,
Family.
that's right.
Member.
Family.
Family.
We also have family.
Yes, and
You have school,
Yes.
yes, and
team,
To team.
can be team group, group, good.
and
So those are collective nouns.
yes,
So there are many things involved, but it is referred to as one, like family.
yes,
Like you have 5 family members, but as
yes.
one. Call it family. That's collective noun. Okay?
Collective noun. Yes, I understand.
Okay.
Yes,
Very good, Teacher Moon. So those are the 4 kinds of noun.
yes,
So noun is the foundation of the parts of speech, right? So that's why we asked you, Teacher Moon, to discuss it first.
yes.
Well done, Teacher Moon.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Yes, thank you so much, teacher. So let's move on to the next teacher. Let's have teacher Rose. Teacher Rose. You will discuss about verb.
Not that.
Not yet? Okay, who wants to go next? To Teacher Moon. Are you ready, Teacher Linda?
Wait for me a minute.
Okay, wait for you. I will.
Thôi anh nói vậy đó.
Okay, Teacher Anna.
My topic is pronoun. Yes, pronoun is defined as a word or phrase that may be substituted for a noun or noun phrase, which once replaced is known as the pronoun's antecedent. So a pronoun can do everything that nouns can do. A pronoun can act as a subject, direct object, indirect object, object of the preposition, and more. Without pronouns, we have to keep on repeating nouns, and thus would make our speech and writing repetitive, not to mention cumbersome. Most pronouns are very short words. Example include she, he, they, it, we, who, etc. As mentioned, pronouns are usually used to replace nouns. However, they can also stand in for certain adverbs, adjectives, and other pronouns. Anytime you want to talk about a person, animal, place, or thing, you can use pronouns to make your speech or writing flow better. And there are 9 types of pronoun. Yes, nine kinds of pronouns. The pronoun can be divided into numerous. So there are 9 types of pronoun. The first I want to mention indefinite pronoun. Example: any, anybody, nobody, some man, etc. Those are referring to one or more unspecified objects, beings, or places. And the second personal pronouns. Those are associated with a certain person. things or group, or except you have a distinct forms that indicate singular or plural number. Example, IUVA, the the fourth, reflexive pronouns. Examples: yourself, myself, herself. These are Joseph preceded by the adverbs, adjective pronoun or nouns to which they refers, and ending in shall or shall that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and the third, um, demonstrative pronoun. Those are used to point to something specific within a sentence. Example: this, thus, these, those. And the sixth, possessive pronouns. Examples: my, your, her. Users designating possessives on or owner or owners. Yes. And next, relative pronouns. Examples: which, does, whose, whom. Those which refers to nouns mentioned previously, acting to introduce an adjective or relative clause. The next, interrogative pronouns. Those which introduce a question. Examples: sometimes interrogative pronoun are the same as relative pronouns. Example: what, which, who, whom.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, the seven, reciprocal pronouns. Those are expressing mutual action or relationships. Examples: each others, one another's. The yet, intensive pronouns. Use endings in self or self and thus serve to emphasize their antecedent. Internships is almost identical to reflexive pronouns. That's all kinds of pronouns. And next, I
Mm-hmm.
want to mention about pronoun rules. Pronoun can subject pronouns may be used to begin sentence. For example, we did a great job. Or subject pronoun may also be used to rename the subjects. Examples: it was she who decided we should go to Hawaii. Or finished pronouns don't have to have a enter, antecedent. They are capable of standing on their own. And object pronouns are used as direct objects, indirect object, and object of preposition. These include you, me, him, her, us, them, it, and possessive pronouns show ownership. So they do not need apostrophe. Examples of the cat was is whisker. That's all my task.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well done, Teacher Anna. I think I don't have to add more. If you just listen to Teacher Anna, you will learn something. And well, I know you know something about this, but I know that you forgot some of it.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. So thank you so much, Teacher Anna. So you discussed about pronoun,
Yes.
which is more likely the same with noun. So it's a substitute if you don't. Okay, if you say, okay, let's make a sentence. Teacher Anna is beautiful. So how can you use the pronoun teacher?
She is beautiful.
Okay. So what kind of pronoun is this? Is that Teacher Anna?
It is a personal pronoun.
Okay, good. So, no, pronoun is very helpful for you um, to avoid repeating the words, right?
Yes. Avoid
Because
repeating
let's
word
say,
and it
avoid
make
repetition.
yes, and
Like,
it make our speech or writing flow better.
yeah, that's good. And it will make your sentence shorter, right? Like I will write teacher Anna is beautiful. So instead of writing teacher Anna, I will just put she
Yes.
is beautiful.
Yes.
Very short.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So noun, pronoun. Okay. Thank you so much, teacher. Well done, teacher Anna.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's proceed to the next teacher. Teacher Blue.
Yes.
Okay. Go on. Your topic is
My topic is a conjunction. Conjunction.
okay.
Yes.
Conjunction. Interesting. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Conjunction are words that link other words, phrase or clause together. Without conjunction, should be forced to express every complex idea in the series of shots. Conjunction allows you to force complex, elegant sentences and avoid the choppiness of multi-short sentences. Yes, there are three kinds of conjunction. The first, the first coordinating conjunction. The second, correlative conjunction, and the third, subordinating conjunction. There are seven conjunctions in coordinating conjunction, such as for, and, nor, but, or, that, so. Some example in correlative conjunction, such as both and, either or, neither nor, not only but also, whether or. Some subordinating conjunction, such as after, although, as if, as long much as soon as though, because, before, by the time, even if, even though, if, other than, in case, in the even that, less now, yes, once, only if, provided that, since, so, supporting that, then, though, till, unless, until, when, whenever, when, wherever, what or not, why. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes, that's all.
Okay,
Yes,
so those are the three kinds of conjunctions. We have coordinating, correlative, and subordinating conjunctions, right, teacher
yes,
Blue?
yes,
Mhm. So conjunctions is a word
yes.
that you have to connect
To
to another word, right, to make it one.
yes.
But what is the common? What is the most common conjunction that we can use every day, teacher?
Uh, I usually use common conjunctions such as the and, but not only, but also, uh, not that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So how about neither nor? Is it neither or? What is that, teacher?
Neither nor or
Mm-hmm.
neither nor.
So what do you mean by that conjunction, teacher? Either or and neither nor. What's the difference of that conjunction?
Phủ định viên, đồng ý rằng phủ định viên. Needs nor or is nor. Is that mean
Again?
yes, need,
Either or?
either or neither or. That mean it is they are agree in negatives, agreement in negatives.
Mm-hmm. Agreeing in negative. Are you sure? Can you give me an example, teacher?
Yes,
Example.
example, yes. Wait for me.
Okay, go. No problem.
Um, I want either the pizza or the sandwich. I want either a pizza or a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Um, or I want neither apple. No, I want neither apple nor no grape. No grape.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So either or and neither nor, they are agreeing to negative.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Are you sure it's all negative, teacher?
Yes.
Hmm. So I think either or, we can use this one to emphasize a choice.
Choice. Choice. Chỉ là
Mm.
chọn. Yes.
Mhm.
Cả.
But neither nor, something like you are choosing not among those two things. Like neither I and him will go to the party. So no one of us will go to the party.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Again. What's either or neither nor? Are you sure it's the same? I think it's different.
Yes. It's different.
Mm.
It's all that means you can choose uh, this thing or that thing. You can choose that it thing or that thing. Yes. But
Mm-hmm.
neither and nor. You can choose that thing and other thing.
Okay, this one to make things clear,
Yes.
either or is to emphasize a choice. For example, you can either stay here
Yes.
or come with us.
Yes.
What do you want? Y- You can either stay here or come with us. So it's up to you.
Yeah.
Maybe you can go with us or you can stay here. But when you use neither nor, it gives a negative meaning to the verb. Okay? It gives a negative meaning to the verb. For example, okay, Sarah liked neither Rome nor Paris.
Yes. Is that mean
Mm-hmm.
she don't
So,
lie? She
yeah,
doesn't lie.
she
Yes,
doesn't
doesn't
like,
lie.
she
Yes.
doesn't like those places.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So that's the difference. So neither nor and either or is not the same. They are different.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So conjunction helps you to form one sentence from two sentences, right?
Yes.
So we have to connect conjunction words to those two sentences. Give me an example, teacher.
Um.
Two sentences that
Yes.
it will make us
Yes. Yes. Um. I go to school late. I go to school late I went to school late this morning because last night I stay up late.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So we have here the two sentences. We have I went to school late
Yes.
and I stayed last night late, right?
Yes. Because
So use because. Why?
got an
Why do we
effect.
need to use
Got an
because?
effect. Got an effect. Mình nên là kết quả.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So in using conjunctions also we have to know the functions of each conjunctions, right?
Yes.
Like like when can we use but, when can we use and,
Yes.
when can we use because and other conjunctions, right?
Yes.
And we have to be very careful in using those conjunction words. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Teacher Blue.
Thank you,
Well
teacher.
done, well done. Yes,
Yes.
thank you so much. Okay,
Yes.
so we have 8 minutes.
Yes.
I guess I'll give you 10 minutes break.
Yes. It's the break time.
Okay. Yeah, break time first. Break time first. So we only have Teacher Emmy, Teacher Linda, and Teacher Rose, right?
Yes.
How about Teacher Mary? Finish?
Finish.
Finish already.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, we have Teacher Rose, Teacher Linda, Teacher Emmy, and Teacher Mary. Four teachers, okay?
Yes.
Okay, but for now, 10 minutes break. Enjoy your break time, teachers. Happy break time. And happy Vietnamese time also. See you after 10 minutes.
Yeah, see you later. Đọc nó sáng lên chị đọc đi. Đọc nó thầy để mọi người đọc cái nào. Nó tin thầy.
Hello, teachers. Hello. Hello again, teachers. I can't hear you. Okay. Yeah, I'm here. Okay, I think you enjoyed your break time. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Okay.
teacher. Oh,
Yes.
outside the playground, there are many
Mm.
activities, so very noisy. Yes.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Yes.
Mm. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Can you hear?
Sometimes I can hear it.
The drum
Yeah, I
could
can hear you,
sing.
teacher.
Yes. Prepare for the first day of school next week. Yes. They are
Mm.
practicing.
Wow.
You are hearing?
Okay, I see, teachers. No problem, teacher. I will hear you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's proceed now to the next topic. Yeah, teacher
I
Lina.
yes,
Okay, go.
yes. I talk about interjection.
Interjections.
Yeah, interjection. Um, interjection is a word designed to convey emotions. It expresses meaning or feelings. It does not relate grammatical to the other parts of the sentence, and it does not have to reader understand the relationship between words and phrase in the sentences. Interjections are rarely used in academic or formal writings, but are common in fiction or artistic writings. And uh, intersections interactions express the feelings and the emotions, and interaction maybe beginning of the sentence beginning of sentence express the emotion either a strong emotion and the sentence itself and with an exclamation point, and the second the interaction either the middle or ends of sentence. Yes, and they can appear in the middle or at the end or any place else where the author wants to interject a bit of feeling and emotions. And
Mm-hmm.
then the third maybe injection stands alone sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Okay,
yeah.
so you said that there are interjections that we can remove in the beginning, in the middle, or at the end,
Yes,
or it can stand alone.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
So can you give me an example of an interjection who that we can see in the beginning, Teacher Linda?
Can you repeat?
Can you give can you give us an example
Yes.
of an interjection that we can see in the beginning?
Um, yes. Example. Oh, oh no. Uh, ghost.
Mở cái máy
By ghost.
mở cái máy
Sus.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mời bài anh chị.
So basically interjection is just showing your emotion. Like
Yes.
for example, you are in pain. Okay?
Yes.
You are in pain. So you will say, ouch, it hurts.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, you can say that way, or um maybe you are shocked. What will you say if you are shocked, teacher?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What will you say? You are in shock.
Because
Mm.
outside are very noisy, so we can't listen to you
Okay,
clearly.
okay. I will type teacher. No problem. Okay, this one. Give me an example, teacher, that you are in shock using an interjection. I sent to you on Messenger, teacher. What will you say?
Oh dear. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. Something like that.
Yes.
So interjection is very easy, right?
Yes.
It's very easy. So if you can see exclamation point, it's very easy for you to know that the author wants you to feel that way. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, teacher Linda.
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
Uh-huh. Thank you so much. That is interjection. Okay, next topic, teacher.
Next topic, Emia.
Mm.
Yes. I will talk about adjective.
Mm.
Yes. Adjective are the word that describe the quality or state of being normal, of being now, animal, yellow, fun, fat, or the simple definition of an adjective is that it is a word that describe or clarify a noun. Adjective describe now by giving some information about an object, size, shape, age, color, origin, or material. Yeah, can you hear me? Oh,
Yes, I
yes,
can, teacher.
yeah. So I will give some example to explain clearly about size, shape, age, color. Yeah, about size, it's a big table that is a size, and shape, it's a round table, a round. Yeah, it is an old table. It's an old table. Yes, and color, it's a yellow table. Yes, origin, it's a modern table. Yes, opinion, oh, it's a lovely table. Yes, observation, it's a broken table. Purpose, sometimes we use the adjective for purpose. It's a coffee table. Yes, it's a coffee. Yes, and when an item is defined by its purpose, that word is usually not an adjective, but in fact, as one in such situation. Yes, and position of adjective. That I will tell our position. Yes, adjective always go after to be. To be is will be. Yes. For example, she's so beautiful. Yet my school is a new. My school is a new. Or I'm tall. Yes. And adjective goes after some verb like feel, look, sing, sound, taste. Yes. Yeah, she look happy. She feel tired. Yes. And the next I will talk about what the adjective look like. In Mizan, the simple, there are some simple for we.
to know that what is the adjective. Uh, the adjective have some suffix. Yes. For example, suffix able, uh, zeal visible, responsible, yet go, all, gray, gradual, that's illegal or yet. For example, from country now of country we change into adjective. Uh, American, Indonesian, yes, and ah, sealer, popular, that have the N A R, and the next E N T, the E N T, intelligent, potent, silent, violent, yes, the ending of the word, yes, and full, harmful, powerful, yes, careful, yes, and ICAL, athletic, energetic, yes, electric, yes, and uh, ILE, yes, IVE, for example, is a menship, talkative, talkative, let's, harmless, careless, careless, and OUS, cautionous, dangerous, yes, and some, maybe handsome, troublesome, yes, and other adjective have also and with y, a r y, a t e e d, and ing, boring, border, yes, and I think it is difficult to remember the correct order for multiple adjective when they stand before now. Yes, I think we rarely met Jesus situation, but instead student may have to do this exercise. So the first is a determiner a number or amount. The first gen possessive adjective such as my, her, their, and a demonstration this, that, this, those, observation or opinion. Uh, for example, beautiful, handsome, broken, or size, bigger or tiny, and shape, square, yes, square or oval or uh, big, yes, age, color, origin, material, qualifier. Yes, I will give an example about the order of adjective. Yes, listen carefully. My beautiful big circular article brown English wooden coffee table were broken in the move. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Outside is very noisy. I don't know. You can you clear?
I can hear it, teacher, but not all words.
Oh,
Okay, I will try. Okay, one more time, teacher.
yes, that's all. That
Mm-hmm.
maybe
Okay.
sometimes I think adjective go after adverb. For example, she
Mm-hmm.
is a
Yes.
very beautiful. Yes, she is a very beautiful. Very is a adverb, and beautiful is a adjective. Yes,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I think
And most of the adjective, teacher, we have. the suffix word, right?
Yes, suffix. Yes, suffix.
Suffix.
Yes.
Suffix word like OUS, like IFUL, like you said a while ago. Those are suffixes, right?
Yes. And there
Mm-hmm.
are many meaning. I think it's difficult for students to remember the meaning, but they know suffix. That they easily to do exercise. Easy to do exercise.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they can read over, and they can easy to recognize to do exercise well. Yes,
Mm-hmm. That's true, teacher.
yes,
This topic adjective is very broad. Like you have many things to discuss,
yes,
right?
right.
So you have to discuss different kinds of adjectives, the suffixes, right? So there are many areas in adjectives that you have to discuss to your students. And you can do it just for one day. You cannot do it just for one day, teacher,
Yes,
right? Maybe they will just remember the word beautiful or handsome,
yes,
which is more easy for them to remember.
yes,
Mhm. But if the other words, it's very difficult for them to remember.
yes.
So, as a
Remember.
teacher, it's a great challenge for you to teach them the adjectives and the other parts of speeches.
Yes.
Okay, so how about comparative and superlative adjective, teachers? Hmm? Do you know comparison of adjectives?
Compound adjective.
Comparison of adjectives. Wait.
Compound adjective.
This one, teacher.
Oh, yes. I think compound comparison. Oh, comparison. Yes. Oh, in adjective, there are three kind of that almost same. Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, I think it's very interesting to teach students about comparison of adjective. That they can compare
Mhm.
these thing to other things, these people to other people. Yes, and oh, there are three. There are about degree of comparison, absolutes, comparative, and superlative. Yes, and we have two kind of adjective, short adjective and long adjective. That we have to teach students two kind of short and long. Yes. Oh,
Mhm.
short adjective has one syllable, or two syllable, but end with y O W. Then, for example, lovely, friendly, noisy. That is a short adjective. And the second long adjective they have from two syllable. Yes. Except two syllable which y and O W. Yes. Oh, I
Mhm.
will give you like, for example, I'm fatter than Mary. Maybe I'm fatter than Linda. She is taller than you. Maybe that, or she is more beautiful than her sister. That, or she's the tallest girl in my class. That is a comparison. Comparison.
Mhm.
Yes. Right. And some, yes, and maybe have we use the form as adjective, as plus adjective as. Yes, she is as tall as me. Yes, and small and small. Yes, small and small.
Mm-hmm.
You small you study. Small you small knowledge you get. Maybe. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
there.
we can use more and most, right?
More and more. And
More and
there are
most.
more. There are some special comparison. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And we can also use er. We can put er at the end of the adjective. Like let's say big, to compare it could be bigger.
Bigger. So,
Mm,
you see, um, Z is at the end of the word, but
mm,
before Z is a vowel I. So we have to
mm.
put double Z before we
Yes,
add a or is. Yes,
yes.
big is or bigger.
Mhm.
Yes.
And that is for comparative, teacher. How about for superlative?
Yes.
Big, bigger.
Yes. Hot, hotter, hot,
Mhm.
hot,
And
hotter,
we can make
hot, hotter.
mhm.
Yes. Double T. Hot.
Yes,
Yes.
hot, hotter.
Yes. Hot,
Good.
hotter. Yes.
How about for the superlative, teacher? Superlative.
No. Have a ending E at T. E at T.
Yes.
Yes. We
Mhm.
have to the. We have to serve because that is the most the one the only.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm. Like the word big, bigger, biggest.
Yes, big it. So big it.
Uh-huh.
So big it.
Yeah.
Hot,
Biggest.
hotter,
Hot.
hotter, the hottest. Hottest.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely, teacher.
Yes.
Okay. Wow, teacher
Yes.
Amy, very good. Well done, teacher Amy. Okay, so we are done discussing with the adjectives, okay? We cannot discuss every parts of speech in just one day, right?
Right.
In just one day for your students, we cannot teach one parts of speech. It's very
Yes.
difficult for them to understand directly.
Yes.
So it's your challenge as a teacher to use some of the approaches that we discussed before.
Yes.
Okay?
Right.
Thank you so much, Teacher Amy.
Yes. Thank
Okay,
you.
so we're down to teacher. Who's next? Teacher
Who's the next?
Mary and Teacher Rose.
Rose. Rose.
Teacher Rose.
Teacher,
Yeah.
teacher, teacher, the teacher.
Yes.
Yes. May I go out? May I go out now?
Yes,
That
teacher.
that because I have a meeting. I want to go out now.
Yes,
Yes.
teacher. No
Can go
problem.
out.
Yes.
Go home.
No problem, Teacher Blue. See you next week, Teacher Blue. Keep safe. Okay, Teacher Rose.
Yes, I talk about function above.
Mm-hmm.
In English, has the verb, verb and verb phrase are traditionally defined at what is indicates action or state of being. Verb phrase are formed by one or more verb, any members of object, modify, complement, particle, infinitive, marker, complement, particle, auxiliary verb, right? A verb and a verb phrases perform 12 grammatical functions in English language. Number one, uh, the first verb phrase hate. Verb phrase has example: breathe, uh, eat the cookie, or to study. Okay, and the second predicate contain at the last a verb and any object. Any object. Example: I eat meat. I eat meat. Okay. And the third noun phrase modified. Noun phrase modified. Noun phrase modifies. That mean a word or phrase or clause describes a noun or noun clause. Example: the bookshelf on the sixth floor cover education. Example: I did hate that the child screaming at her mother. Yes. And next, the four adjective phrasing complement. That means a word or phrase or clause that complete the meaning of an adjective. Example: his wife is afraid to fly. Right?
Yes.
Or example: she is happy to write another article. Happy to write. Yes. And next, verb. The fifth verb phrase complement. Verb phrase complement is a word or phrase to complete the meaning of the verb phrase. Example: we can afford to buy a new car. Or to carry my suitcase. And the sixth adverbial. That mean a word or phrase clause that modify an entire clause, providing additional information about the time, the place, condition, purpose, reason, research, and concession. Example: running on the ice or running on the ice. To make icing, mixing of sugar. And next, subject or subject phrasing. Verb phrasing. That mean a function properties perform. Noun or noun phrasing. Example: subject complement direct object. And next, subject that mean it is the first a word or phrase perform action of acts upon the verb Drinking milk. Drinking milk. Um,
Mm-hmm.
to lie about. To lie about the teaching.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Subject complement. Subject complement. It is a word or a phrase or clause. Copying, linking a verb. Linking a verb.
Mm-hmm.
Example. Her special talent is the singing opera well. Okay. And the direct object that follows transitive verb or answer the question who or what.
Mm-hmm.
Example, brother perfect watching football. Watching football.
Mm-hmm.
Or their sister perform to what drama? What
Mm-hmm.
drama, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in a direct object, I mean direct, indirect object, indirect that object that mean um, that flow a chain disjunctive verb or answer the question to or who, whom or what.
Mm-hmm.
Example, her had given painting. He had given painting. The living room some talk. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Painting, right?
Yes.
Yes. Prepositional complement. Preposition
Mm-hmm.
that mean in a personal phrases, the preposition in a personal phrase. Example, we we had been thinking about ordering a pizza for dinner. Pizza for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Before eating.
Yeah, okay. So that means, teacher, in verbs, when we talk about verbs, we think about tenses of the verbs, right?
Yes. Yes.
We have the 12 tenses of the verbs. We have the present, past, and the future, right? So when we talk about verb, we can think of the tenses of the verb. You know the tenses of the verb, right?
Yes.
So we have the present, past, and the future. So when we talk about verb, we just have to think it is an action word. It's very easy for your students to remember. What is
Yes.
verb? What is verb? What do you mean by verb? Okay, you give many definition, but verb is an action word.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Easy to
So
understand.
yeah, and easy to remember also for your students.
Yes.
Uh-huh. So it's your challenge, teacher, to teach your students the tenses of the verb.
Yes.
Uh-huh. So tenses of the verb, that will be the most difficult, I think, for your students to remember.
Yes.
So I guess you discussed a lot about verb, teacher, and I hope your co-teachers understand you, and I understand also. I really understand it. So I'm really thankful that you prepared something like that, Teacher Rose. Well done, Teacher Rose.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Teacher Rose.
Yes.
Okay, we still have 6 minutes. Teacher Mary, your discussion is just preposition, so I know it's very easy. Go,
Uh,
Teacher Mary.
my topic is about preposition.
Mm-hmm.
Preposition are words that show the relationship between a noun or a pronoun and some other word or element in the right of the sentence.
Mhm.
For example, the cupcake with sprinkle is a mine. The preposition with is showing the relationship between the noun sprinkle and the noun cupcake. It tells us which cupcake is her. And preposition are always in prepositional phrases. A prepositional phrase consists of a preposition plus a noun or pronoun. For example, we we drove our car to the store. To the store is a